Hi, I'm Lindsay Hanahan with Kristen Robles. We're going to work on the Tweener Bar PLUS today in an exercise we call lunge, punch, and float. So, as always, we want to make sure that the person is comfortable with what they know, and what they know is how to do a lunge with the ropes on the CoreAlign. So we're going to just let Kristen do a couple of lunges. Again, the unit's going to be about 4 to 6 inches away, and we're going to work with we've got a blue cord on the bottom there, and we've got the motor on the lightest 3-pound weight. So now that she kind of feels comfortable with her movement, she's going to come back up and she's going to grab the handles. Okay, and she's going to do that same movement, but this time we're going to start again kind of like we did in the reverse walking. We're going to lunge out here, and this time she's going to punch both arms out in front of her and come back. So she's lunging on one leg, punching with two. So this is the lunge punch part. Pressing back through her leg and forward through her lunge, using those hamstrings and pushing, pushing, pushing. Now, if we're not getting enough, or we need a little more challenge here, obviously we can up this to 6 pounds or 9 pounds of push. Certainly with a larger person we want to do that. But this in itself is a balance challenge, and Kristen will tell you, your adductors and abductors are getting a good workout in this with this additional instability of the arms. Now Kristen's going to switch to one arm, so she's going to punch with one arm. Again, we're lunge, twist, and punch, but this time, lunge, punch, and float. We're going to lunge and punch with one arm now. And once she feels pretty stable with that, we're going to lunge and punch, and really reach that punch out for me. Lunge. You're good. Lunge, punch, punch, punch. Now hold that. Now from here, we're going to add what I call boxer. She's going to punch multiple times with some speed. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then use her legs to bring her back up. She's going to punch out, find that stabilization in her legs, and go. 1, 2, 3, hold, and bring it back up. So we call this boxer because it's kind of fun and it adds a little challenge. Reach, 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 and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it up. So now we're going to go back to the double punch. So she's going to lunge and punch both arms, and we're going to add the float. Now the first part of the float is, again, we're stabilizing through both legs. We're looking for that anterior and posterior sling challenge, and she's going to float her arms up and down. Exhale and pull down. She keeps reaching and going out there, opening that back and pulling down. Her psoas is coming into play a lot here, along with her low traps and her lats, and of course her lower body stability. Now she's going to add her legs. So as she brings her arms up, she's going to let her legs bring herself up, organizing. Exhale, switch legs, and come back down. And here's our float. Arms initiate, legs add in, then legs initiate and pull down through that upper body. One more time, up, float. And press back down, and then she can bend her arms and come back in. Obviously, there's lots of variations you can do here, but this is a great way to eccentrically work your psoas, get your low traps engaged, and really work on lateral stability in the legs, particularly when you do things like boxer and add that upper body rotation while you're stabilizing through the lower body. So that is lunge, punch, and float.